Summer Haze, Glory Days. We are going back to the fuck was it this one? Alright, no one look at the screen right now. Alright, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. You can look at the screen now. Is it? I don't even remember where we last left off. Alright, we're going through this just real quick. Yeah, okay. Now we're starting the game. Sorry. I gotta get into character. I gotta start smoking 7 packs a day. I pocketed the packet of cigarettes as the gas station door swung shut behind me. The line had been quite long, so I was not looking forward to the lecture I was going to get from D once I made my way back to the van. We're changing our game category for the people who look for games through the game category, like psychopaths. No hoodie, we're just raw dogging this. The van that should have been parked just outside, but was now nowhere to be found within the gas station's vicinity. Torn between disbelief and rage, I searched my pockets for my cell phone, ready to give the rest of the band a good ton lashing. Only to realize that I had left it in the van. I sighed as I headed towards the payphone around the back of the gas station, but a voice stopped me in my tracks.
Hey.
Hey, it's Mal, right? I looked up to see that bassist, Emerson, unfortunately. I'd intended to try to avoid him the best I could, which had been going pretty successfully up until now. Yeah, hey.
Hey!
I was a little taken aback by his greeting. Honestly, I'd begun to think that he was something of a hermit. We had been on tour for about a week, and I'd yet to see him at any of the events the festival organizers put together to get us bands to mingle. Most I'd seen was a glimpse of him at the catering tent 2 days ago, and it looked like he was taking his food to eat on the bus.
Are you alright?
You look a bit troubled. That's an understatement.
This sucks.
I sighed. My band drove off without me, and I left my cell phone in the van. Yeah, I think I just saw them drive off about 5 minutes ago. Of course they did. He flicked his cigarette to the ground and gestured vaguely behind him.
Come on.
You can ride with us to the next stop. Are you sure? Maybe I should just call my
You
band.
sure about this?
I don't mind.
It's fine, genuinely. It's not as though we're planning on mugging you or anything. Ha ha ha. That sounds exactly like what a mugger would say. Well, if you're sure... He rolled his eyes. Yes, I'm sure. Let's just get going. I followed him towards his bus. Even just from the outside, I could tell that it would be a far cry from the beat-up van no prospects toured in. Alright, I think the game volume is at a good spot. Hopefully. I recognized the woman who seemed to be performing a series of stretches outside the vehicle as the fractured drummer. I guess life on the road was still murder on the lower back, even in a cushy bus.
There you are.
There you are, Em. And, oh, you're with...
Hey.
Hey, Tara. This is Mal.
Sure.
Yeah, from No Prospects, right? that's me.
Hey!
Where is the rest of your band? Yeah, I was hoping you could help with that. They drove off without her.
That sucks.
Oh, that sucks. But also not a totally uncommon occurrence on tour.
Sure.
I've already said that she can ride with us until the next stop.
Great.
Cool. Yeah, of course. Thanks again.
Thanks. No worries.
Don't worry about it. We're headed to the same place anyway. But we should get on the bus already. We have a schedule to stick to. As the bus door slid open, a familiar face popped out to greet us.
Hey there.
Ah, look, it's finally back. Well, familiar in the sense that I recognized him from magazines. I had never actually met the guy, and his name is eluding me now that I was put on the spot. There was no way his name was Mr. the Fractured after all, but somehow that was the only thing coming to mind. You know, it defeats the purpose of getting some fresh air if you just end up smoking. Gabe, Mel, Gabe. Oh, and you picked up a stray. How cute. He gave me a quick once-over.
What do we have here?
Hitchhiker? Or a really dedicated fan? Both?
I guess.
Both, I guess? I mean, I'm in need of a ride, and your music's cool. Oh, and what was it again? Mel, right? Yeah.
Huh?
So, why are you here?
Really?
Don't you recognize her? No Prospect's vocalist? And guitarist? Right. Oh, right, yeah, I didn't get a chance to catch one of your sets yet. My bad. Now that Em's brought it up, though, I think I remember seeing you in the catering line a couple times. Yep, that was me, stuffing my face horribly.
Well,
Anyway, her band drove off without her, so I thought that it'd be best if she rode with us until the next stop.
Oh, sure.
Well, the more the merrier. Come in, I'll introduce you to the rest of the group. I followed Gabe onto the tour bus, waving politely as he introduced me to everyone in their crew. Emerson seemed more than happy to let him take the lead. Grab a seat, Mel. Let's get moving already. Can I borrow a phone? I should probably call my band, too. Right, of course. Just let me find mine. Use mine.
what?
He shoved his phone in my hand. It was the most basic Nokia model, one that still had an antenna. Needless to say, it was a far cry from my beloved B-Mobile comrade. B-Mobile? Wow, I haven't seen one of these since the 90s.
Huh?
This is a total relic.
Seriously.
Right? That's what I've been saying. Emerson just shrugged, unfazed.
Ugh.
It does the job, doesn't it? It makes calls. Well, phones can do a lot more than just make calls now, like check My Place. I don't have a My Place account. Well, the band's got one, but that's mostly just Gabe posting on it. What? In this day and age, you know what? Never mind. I'm just going to make a call real quick. I waved a startling admission aside as I made my way closer to the bunks for privacy, or as much as I could get in the same vehicle anyway. Oh, big decision time. We can call Beckett, Dee, Lucas, or one of the crew. Call Beckett. I finally punched in Beckett's number.
Hey.
Yo.
Hey.
Beckett? Yeah, speaking. It's Mal.
Well.
Mal? Why are you calling me? I felt a surge of annoyance as it became apparent that no one had realized that I was missing. Oh. I was hurt, but I wasn't going to make a scene. We're gonna be nonchalant. We're gonna be nice and polite and definitely not act like a rock star who has been on tour for a very long time in a confined space with your bandmates and you haven't had much social interaction outside in the real world. Well, I got left behind at the gas station. Wait. I heard a shuffling. Presumably he was turning around to look at my seat.
Yo, shit.
Seriously? Shit. We'll turn around right now. Yo, D!
It's fine.
No, it's fine. I got a ride with the Fractured. I'll meet you at the next stop. Just thought I should let you know.
Sorry.
Okay, never mind. That wasn't to you, sorry. I'm really sorry about that, Mel.
Thanks.
Thanks for apologizing. I'll see you later.
No, yeah.
Yeah, later. I think if I were in this situation, I personally would have crashed the fuck out. With that sorted, I walked back to the front of the bus where the Fractured sat. I handed Emerson his phone as I took the seat next to him.
Are you alright?
Everything alright? Yeah, thanks.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for letting me borrow your phone.
I don't mind.
It's cool. Seriously, I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't been there.
Don't worry about it.
Again, don't worry about it. We're on the same tour, so we should look out for each other. I didn't expect you to have that kind of attitude.
Sorry?
What do you mean? Well, you just kind of keep to yourself. I figured you'd be more the every person for themselves type, that's all. He paused, and for a moment I wondered if I had said the wrong thing. No, we're gonna commit.
Well...
We're gonna commit. Well, you're not wrong. Look at this fuck ass with a razor blade for a necklace. I wish I could be that cool, but I would not be trusted with that. I probably wouldn't stick my neck out for just anyone.
Oh, okay.
The conversation fell into silence, and Emerson didn't seem to have any desire to bring up any other topic. I turned my attention to the other people on the bus.
What do we have here?
So, Mel, how are you liking Friends and Foes? Oh yeah, it's No Prospect's first time on it, right? It's been a great experience.
Rad!
We've never been on a tour of this size before, so it's been really cool being able to tour with so many bands. Being able to check out everyone else's sets is definitely one of the major perks.
Sure.
Yeah, I get what you mean. It's like inspiring. Seeing everyone else perform makes me want to do better. For sure. Friends and Foes is also one of the better, bigger tours to be on. You're lucky to have this as your first experience.
Not quite.
Well, I don't know. She might get spoiled by the Friends and Foes experience. Poor little Mal here might start expecting other big tours to be this good. I mean, a lot of them don't even feed you. Remember that one tour back in 2005?
Are you done?
Don't scare her. Relax, Emmy. Oh, I should really give you the down low on some of the bands we're on tour with, though. Gabe's got the hot tea. Gabe, and Tara, to a lesser extent, seemed more than happy to carry the majority of the conversation. Occasionally, Gabe would rope in members of their crew and chip in their 2 cents as well. Emerson seemed content to watch from a distance, only chiming in with the occasional remark or rebuttal. I was fine listening to Gabe. I had something I wanted to ask Tara. I broke off to talk to Emerson. We're gonna talk with Emerson. Well, Gabe was perfectly entertaining. I felt like I wanted some quieter conversation. I turned to Emerson, who seemed confused as to why I was looking at him. You're not much of a talker, huh? shrugged.
I'm not sure.
How's my phone doing? Ooh, we got a good 29% from my phone. I just don't really see the point in talking if I don't have anything useful to contribute. Especially in big group conversations. Why should I just jump in just for the sake of making noise or being heard? I'm fine with listening. I get it.
I get it.
I don't mind.
If you want to talk, though, I don't mind. I'm just not the best at starting conversations or maintaining them. Which meant that I had to come up with a good icebreaker. So, how about that tour food that they're giving us for working the tour? Wink. That's it. That's my, You gave a total opposites, huh?
Sorry?
How so?
I don't know.
I mean, he's all talkative and teasing, and you're, well... silent and boring? No, just different, I guess?
Sure.
Sure. Look at a smile on his face. Look at that. Oh. We can start flirting with him, or we can be general curious people. How did you end up in a band together? It just worked out like that. I knew him from around. Oh, like from local shows? Sure. He didn't seem like he wanted to elaborate. Maybe it wasn't all that interesting a story anyway. The conversation fell in silence as he struggled to think of what else to say. I couldn't wait to get back onto my own van, even if it was much more crit. Look at this cube! Alright, I got it. Everything is fine. We are fine here. Alright, now we're in Selma, Texas for Lyrical Genius.
That's cool.
Oh. Today's set was pretty good. Yeah, everything went so well.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, she says.
Embarrassing.
Imagine if Lucas could play like that every day instead of freezing up and acting like he's holding a guitar from the first time in his life.
Aw, come on.
Come on, he's not that bad.
Sure.
Okay. In a controlled environment, he's decent. But that kid has got to fix his little stage fright problem. Honestly, I think he makes mistakes sometimes just because he's too excited. You can't really blame him. Of course, you'd make excuses for him. You're way too nice. Ooh. We needed another guitarist for the tour, and we got one. We did. If we decide he also needs replacing in the future, well... I didn't want to save that last one. It was a known fact that we brought Lucas on last minute to fill an empty spot, but Dee gave me a look of pure shock.
Wow.
Wow, Mel, that was colder than I expected from you.
Whatever.
Anyway, enough about Lucas. How's the writing going? Been going? I heaved a sigh. Before going on tour, I'd gone on a rant. Okay, maybe several. About how we need to start planning ahead. Given the amount of time it took me to write the material for our debut album, I should have started the writing for our next album several months ago. We had so much to do leading up to tour, I bargained with myself that there was no better place to write than while on the road, which quickly turned out to not be the case. That sounds like a terrible idea, actually. Well, oh, there's a blacked out one. It's not.
Honestly.
Seriously?
What, like, at all?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. The conversation soon fell into silence as we meandered around the festival grounds. My thoughts drifted towards the half-finished songs kicking around in my head and scrawled on scraps of paper. I sighed, thinking back on how easily our debut album came to me, relatively at least. I'd written the bulk of the songs amidst the turmoil of my last relationship and fine-tuned them after that relationship crashed and burned. I remembered thinking that I couldn't let my career fail the same way. The same way my relationship did. Maybe it was spite that drove me back then, and maybe I needed the same kind of drive now. Some part of me wondered if I had forgotten how to write. Though I knew Dee likely had good intentions in asking, I would sooner eat my own notebook before showing her any of the songs I'd been working on. It seemed like everyone expected something great from me, but everything I'd been working on lately seemed like it was missing something. Dee's voice was the first thing to pull me out of my musings.
Hey.
Oh hey, it's your new best friends. Gabe's voice is the second. The Fractured were playing, on a much larger stage than No Prospects got, I noticed, to a crowd that looked absolutely captivated. Closed my eyes, paying close attention to the lyrics. The song was about grief, written in such a way that it felt deeply personal to the writer, but relatable to the listener at the same time. Maybe it was about a similarly devastating breakup, or maybe I was projecting. The song felt as though it was being sung to me and me alone. Right there, underneath the blazing sun and amidst a sea of sweaty festival goers, I felt as though I had shared a deeply intimate moment with whoever had written that song. Honesty. That was what was missing from my work. True honesty was always something that made me feel uncomfortable, like an itchy sweater. Despite my having written those songs about my own breakup, I remembered going over every word I'd written with a fine-toothed comb during the editing process. It wasn't to fix up the song on a technical level, but to rein things in, to take out things that I didn't mean to share so openly. Anything that was too personal or too imperfect was glossed over, edited to make myself look better than the mess I was. Was I holding myself back? Clearly, the rawness of the Fractured's lyrics was what spoke to the fans. It stirred a particular feeling within me. It was inspiration. It was certainly intimidating to be on tour with artists that felt way out of my league, but perhaps I could learn from this. I can only choose this option. I found myself transfixed by their performance. Dee had long wandered off after the first or second song, and I found myself on my own once the Fractured set had ended. Trying to find my way out of the crowd, I pushed through throngs of fans, catching snippets of their conversations as I went.
Right?
The Fractured were so good, right? Gabe sounds just like the album, maybe even better.
Yeah, but
I still can't believe that the bassist writes all their songs. Seriously, that guy looks so sullen and lifeless. I'm kind of into that, though. Emerson had written all those songs? Gabe had performed them with such sincerity that I had just assumed, but...
Watch it!
Hey, watch it! Wait your turn!
Oh, you.
Eager little fan, aren't you? I turned to face the person I'd accidentally shoved into, only to find myself faced with Gabe's cheeky grin. I looked up and finally realized that I'd inadvertently pushed my way right towards their merch tent, where they were clearly having some sort of meet and greet.
Seriously?
No, Mel, if you wanted a photo or a signature, all you had to do was ask. And maybe wait your turn. Oh, my bad.
My bad.
I was just trying to get out of the crowd. No wonder it seemed to get more and more congested the further I pushed. I won't keep you any longer, sorry. The last part I said partially towards the perturbed fans I had accidentally shoved in front of. Don't leave us. As I turned to try and move out of the way, I made eye contact with Emerson.
Hey.
Hey. Great set just now.
Rad.
Thanks. Enjoying the tour? Really? Is he really bringing this up? I saw the faintest of smiles quirk at the corners of his mouth. Look at that smug little smile. What a bitch. He certainly seemed proud of himself. You're so cute.
You're so cute.
See you later.
Later.
Yeah, later. Although there was a part of me that wanted to talk a little longer, maybe pick his brain about his songwriting, I gave him a wave and headed off to find Dee. Alright, now we're in Dallas, Texas. July 2nd.
Huh.
Okay. We should probably start heading over soon. I glanced down at my phone
Oh
screen.
shit.
Oh shit, yeah, you're right. I turned the head in the direction of the stage, only to run smack into possibly the last person I wanted to see.
Whoa!
Mel, that's you, right? Noah, Remainder's frontman and my former bandmate.
Hey!
And Beckett's here too, just like the good old days. Like nothing has changed. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Good to see you, man. It's been such a long time.
Hey!
Yeah, totally.
Sure has. I
Wicked!
was so stoked when I saw that your new band is on this tour too. Congratulations, it's huge. I'm sure that's nothing compared to being special guests.
It's cool.
I tried to keep my tone lighthearted, but I couldn't help but let a slight bitterness creep into my voice. Yeah, that was pretty nice of the festival organizers. They were so accommodating. We thought we wouldn't be able to join for ages. They'd originally wanted us as one of the headliners, but we had all these other commitments. In the end, we worked it out so we could at least play a date or two on the tour.
Sweet.
That's awesome, dude.
Wicked!
It's wicked. Us getting to play the same festival, right? Just like those basement shows way back when, except we're above ground. And the crowd isn't just full of people who beg to show up.
Nice, eh?
That's probably not the case for you these days, eh? I should get to your set early to get a good spot. You guys are playing the main stage, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, but we're not on until way later. We're all just hanging out, checking out the other bands. You know the deal. But oh, your set is soon, eh? I was actually headed there myself. Got a bit lost finding the stage, though. Mind if I head over with you? I really didn't want to do that. You can head over with Beckett first.
Huh?
Too good to hang with us? Nothing like that. I just left something in the van. I'll catch up with you guys later.
No prob.
It's chill, we can wait.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. See you later.
If you're sure.
If you're sure.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Later, Mel. It was great seeing you again. I ducked behind a tent, glad they bought my excuse. I heaved a sigh of relief as I dug a crumpled packet of smokes out of my pocket. Unfortunately, I was down to my last two. I'd been burning through them quicker than I thought. It probably wasn't the best idea to have a smoke before the show, but just the one couldn't hurt all that much. My reason, sound quality is never that good on our stage anyway, so my voice not being at 100% would hardly matter. Placing the cigarette between my lips, I patted my pockets for my lighter.
Ugh. Fucking.
What about this?
Need a light?
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
Emerson. I didn't see you there. My hero. He tossed me his lighter and I lit my cigarette.
Thanks.
Exhaling a cloud of smoke, I handed him back his lighter. Rough day? Just a bit.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry.
Sorry to hear that. I understand, though. Sometimes it's nice just to be alone, having a little break from everyone else. I glanced around, realizing that he had probably been hiding out behind this tent way before I had joined. Sorry, was I
Sorry?
intruding? Were you trying to be alone?
I don't mind.
I'd tell you if you were. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure.
It's nothing.
You don't have to keep apologizing. It's fine.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. He stood in silence for a moment before he broke it again. Did you want to talk about it? I looked him over appraisingly. I wasn't sure if I wanted to share my insecurities with him, considering I'd already embarrassed myself in front of him multiple times.
Fair enough.
We'll smoke in silence then. I gave an appreciative nod, and my thoughts turned towards my encounter with Noah earlier. It was weird seeing him, for sure. All those years I'd spent chasing after the shadow of remainders and Noah, years spent regretting the fact that I'd chosen university instead of a record deal. And all the while telling everyone that I didn't regret it, that I was better off without them. I thought back on the condescending kindness in the way that Noah spoke to me. I thought of the way he congratulated me on no prospect success, when it was just a fraction of what Remainders had accomplished. What I could have accomplished.
Ugh.
Asshole! Emerson looked startled at the sound of my voice. You scared the baby! Maybe he got just as lost in his own thoughts as I had.
Are you alright?
I didn't mean you!
Sorry.
Sorry. I figured. I stared at my feet for a moment before glancing back over at Emerson.
Hey.
Hey. 1,000 thoughts, 1,000 worries ran through my head, and I wanted to get them out one way or another. These are some nice choices we got. We got being competitive is a good thing, right? Am I a bad person? Or are you happy? Ask I'm a bad person.
I don't think so.
I don't think I know you well enough to say.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, let's say you have a friend and you start a band with them.
Sure.
For whatever reason, you leave the band. And what does that mean? Was I kicked out? No, nothing like that. You chose to leave. Okay. And say a couple years later, that band gets big. Really big. And all you can do is watch from a distance. Would it be bad for you to resent that friend because of it? Do you have any right to feel that way?
Well,
I think it would be perfectly normal to feel remorse or regret or something similar at not choosing to stay in the band.
if I had to say,
Resentment, however, I can't say I don't understand or guarantee that I wouldn't feel the same, but you trail off, but I can fill in the rest myself.
I get it.
But it's not their fault.
I know.
Yeah, I know that. It does make things easier when you have someone to blame, though,
So pathetic.
instead of just yourself. Thanks for listening.
Thanks.
sure.
Conversation petered out into silence. Again, I thought of Noah. The way he spoke to me was, well, it was like we were friends. And We were friends, once. I thought back on those days long gone. Those days of playing basement shows in dark, sweaty venues to the same small crowd, night after night. It hadn't been about success, fame, or competition back then. We were just kids who wanted to play shows for our friends. To put our feelings out into the world and know that someone else in that small room felt the same. To know they understood. And I thought of those moments in between. At first, he had just been this quiet kid who moved to town at the start of the year. He sat next to me in math class. It was the only class that I didn't share with a friend. I'd only really started making small talk with him out of boredom. But one day I saw an album sticking out of his bag. We had something in common after all. It snowballed from there. Beyond our identical music tastes, we bonded over anything from our preferred pizza toppings to our favorite novels. And sure, we had our differences, but they weren't the sort that caused us to fight or argue. It was more like our personalities, different as they were, complemented each other's. Before I knew it, I quickly grew to prefer spending time with him over any of my other friends. Noah was an integral part of my teenage years. It was hard to think of any memory that didn't involve him in one way or another. Sneaking liquor from our parents, commiserating after breakups, trying to land that one elusive skateboard trick. Noah had once been my bandmate, yes, but before that, he was my best friend. And somewhere along the way, the gap between us just grew bigger and bigger. Was he genuinely being friendly just now? Was it just me who felt this untraversable chasm between us? Would I feel the same way about Beckett or Dee or Lucas someday? Would I look back on these days in the same way? I should go. Sound check.
Sure.
Sure. I crushed the last remains of my cigarette beneath my heel and turned to leave. Oh, we're starting to get into emotion territory. Do you guys like talking about your feelings? Big stretch. Okay. Alright, now we're going to Atlanta, Georgia. I used to live there. For fireworks on the 4th of July. Yay! We just celebrated that IRL. Yawning, I rubbed my eyes blearily as I stepped out of the van. It had been a long day, so I had taken a nap after our set. Now, though, I was a bit hungry. I wondered where my bandmates had gotten to. Maybe Lucas would be down to grab dinner or something.
Hey.
Oh, hey, Mal.
Emerson!
He's super nice. He was exactly who I wanted to see. Only nice to the baby. It seemed like every time I ran into each other, I was having some personal crisis or another, which honestly wasn't ideal. But the fact that he still willingly approached me after all those incidents, well, it was a good sign at least. Maybe this was a chance to redeem myself. Are you headed to the big thing? You're gonna have to be a bit more specific than that, Bucko.
Huh?
The 4th of July thing some of the bands are having.
Oh, okay.
Right. You probably sense my hesitation in my tone. A crowd sounded like the least appealing thing to me right now. Not into big crowds, or just the 4th of July?
Yeah, no.
Not today, at least. And I'm Canadian, so... that second one is more than just for today.
I see.
The second one is more than just for today. I get it. I was thinking to skip out too. What are you planning to do instead?
Huh?
Nothing all that exciting, I'm afraid. I'm just going for a walk and maybe getting dinner. Would you like to come along? Sure. So is there
what about this?
anything in particular you want to eat? Well, I doubt that's possible. I'd kill for some fine dining, but that's probably unreasonable.
Well,
Yeah, sorry, but I think you're gonna have to settle. I'm sure there's plenty of nice places in Atlanta, but I'm not about to drive my entire tour bus there. I don't trust you on the road. I don't trust either of you losers on the road. TBH. Emerson is probably a okay driver, but you guys will see why I don't necessarily trust him. So unless you don't mind driving us a No Prospects van.
Yeah, no.
No, I'm pretty sure my basis will actually kill me. And I guess we're kind of limited to whatever Then I guess we're kind of limited to whatever is close to festival grounds and open during a public holiday. Do people close during 4th of July? And it just so happens that we're out in the middle of nowhere. I sighed, but honestly, I was so hungry I couldn't even bring myself to care all that much. I love this song. This song is so good. Time skip. I gave Emerson a wave as I approached him.
hey.
Hey, grab a seat. He patted the empty space next to him, a makeshift seat on an outdoor planter.
Hey!
I ended up getting us fast food. It was really the only option. I placed the containers between the two of us.
Nice.
Fine with me. I got the drinks. Or drink, as it were. He pulled down the paper bag in his hands to reveal a bottle of whiskey before taking a swig. It seemed like he had already started drinking without me. We're just raw dogging whiskey? I called him out on it. You should have waited. Someone's thirsty, huh?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't had much of it, but I hope you're not a germaphobe. We'll have to share. As long as you don't have a cold.
It's cool.
As long as you don't have, like, a contagious cold or anything. He held up his hand in a gesture of mock sincerity.
Definitely.
Like this? Are we doing Boy Scout things? I solemnly swear that I'm not incubating some deadly virus. That I know of, anyway. Good enough. I gestured for him to hand the bottle over, which he did. I took a sip, watching as Emerson surveyed the contents of the various open fast food containers. Finally, he settled on a piece of chicken nugget that he promptly popped into his mouth.
Well,
I know you wanted something fancier, but I did actually want nuggets, so this works out. Hey, as long as you're fine with
It's
it.
cool.
I don't mind.
I'm easy. I'm fine with most things. We're on tour, after all. You sort of have to just go with the flow, or you'll wear yourself out.
Honestly.
Honestly, I feel like I already am kind of worn out. I'm running out of clean laundry, and it's starting to get gross. How is that becoming more self-absorbed? Worrying about not being able to clean your laundry is self-absorbed, guys. Oh, it's silly. On top of repeating outfits, I'm also not showering as often as I'd like.
This sucks.
God, I probably look awful.
That's just how it is.
Everyone gets a little grimy on the road. It is what it is.
I know.
Somehow, I thought being on a bigger tour would be a little more glamorous, classy than our usual fare. I am quickly seeing that I was sorely mistaken. Chatterton's Death's drummer clearly hasn't given you that one tip of his about flipping your underwear inside out so you can wear them twice then. No, not teenage. No. No. What? I looked at him horrified. You look horrified, Mallory.
Dude!
Please tell me you don't do that. No, what am I, a freak? What am I, a freak? I just freeball it like a normal person if I'm out of clean underwear. Oh. This man is out on stage or in no underpants.
Ugh.
Not sure how that's any better. I still love, what am I, a freak? And then proceeds to say something just as freak. I sighed as I toyed with a french fry. Somehow I always end up complaining to you. I guess you just kind of have that good listener vibe.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate the trust.
So pathetic.
I'm sure you didn't ditch your 4th of July plans just to listen to me complain, though.
I don't mind.
It's cool. I'm not big on the holiday anyway.
Huh?
What, are you also Canadian? What are the chances of 2 Canadian? Technically 3, because Beckett's also Canadian. No, I'm American. Well, I've got dual nationality, so I'm also sort of British, I suppose. So, which do you consider yourself? I guess I don't really feel like I'm anything. I grew up all over the place, not just in the US or in the UK. My dad's job required a lot of moving around, and we never stayed in one country for longer than a few years. I really wonder what job his dad had. Or had. Because as far as I know, the only thing that really does that is military. It sounds kind of lonely.
Honestly.
Sure.
A bit. Did that bother you?
Huh?
Well,
Well, it wasn't that difficult to say goodbye. I never really got attached to people or places. That made sense based on what I knew about the guy. But I guess I was a little bothered. I wasn't upset, but I suppose it was more like an annoyance. Having to uproot my life and adapt to an entirely new environment every few years wasn't exactly fun. But at the very least, I wasn't going through it alone. I had my brother with me. It's good that you had each other. We weren't always close, but it was something. Better than being alone, definitely. Took another swig from the bottle. Do you have any siblings? Unless you count my band.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, the dynamic can be kind of similar. Maybe that's why I like being on tour so much. In a way, this is all I've ever known. Friends, environments, languages, they were always changing. Outside of my family, the only constant in my life was music. I suppose I was lucky that the whole band thing worked out. It wasn't just luck.
Aw, come on.
Your own hard work got you here.
perhaps.
Perhaps. Suddenly, a loud bang sounded from the distance, startling the two of us. Oh, the fireworks are starting. Despite our obstructed view, the fireworks still bathed us in their lights as they exploded in the air.
Huh?
Should we toast to something? Is that what you do?
Sure.
Sure. What are we toasting? Tour life, us, or success? Just got a notification for a new Sorry Ghost video. How we force our drummer to practice. Go stream marathons by Sorry Ghost on Spotify. This is not paid advertising, I just really like Sorry Ghost. Us.
Definitely.
New friends, drinking buddies, whatever. Wait, we only have the one bottle. You're right. But let's see.
What
I've
about
got it.
this?
Hold out your hand. Wordlessly, I stuck my hand straight out. Whoop. Unsure of what he had planned. He reached over, taking it in his. Damn. He flipped. Oh, he flipped my hand over so that my palm was facing up before pushing my fingers together to form a makeshift. Like this? Oh, so we're literally just cupping our hands. I can feel the calluses on his fingers ghost across my skin as he withdrew his hand. I don't know why that was so difficult.
Nice.
There we go. He copied the same shape with his free hand before pouring the whiskey out into both of our hands. Oh dear. The alcohol dripped through the cracks of my fingers, running down my forearm. I laughed. I let out a hearty laugh at the ridiculousness of the situation, before realizing that I'd have to quickly make my toast before all the whiskey was gone.
Rad!
To us and our friendship. Cheers. Cheers. Rather than clinking glasses, we pushed our hands together in a quasi-fist bump before tipping our heads back and pouring the meager contents of our palms into our mouths. It was possibly the messiest drink I'd ever had in my life. I'm sorry if that was loud in the mic. I tried to not actually scream as much as I could. But look at this man! Look at him! Oh my god. Emerson was looking over at me, an amused look on his face as I tried to shake the last of the whiskey off my arm. I don't think I'd ever forget the sight. Look at him! Ah! I keep calling him a baby because he's like canonically 3, almost 4 years younger than Mallory. Huh. Yeah, so Mallory is 27 and Emerson is 23 currently. He's younger than me right now, so technically he is a baby. But he's also freakishly tall as fuck. Anyway, it's starting to get late, so I think... wrong button. So I think this is... No one look at any of my saves. Alright, I'm gonna put it there. Alright, so I think... Yes. It's a good place to stop for now. And then we will hopefully be getting to finishing it next week. Finishing it for the first time next week, hopefully. Because after we finish it for the first time, we have to finish it a second time to be able to get the full story. Yeah. Ugh, this menu music is so good. Fuck. Let's just sit with it for a while.